Happy Friday on this Friday, July the 26th, 2024. Hope you're having a great day so far. It is Friday. It's the end of the work week for many of us. So, having a really good day today. Actually, I think every day this week it's been a really good day. So, I've had a very busy week, a lot going on, but it's been a good and blessed week all the way through. And now we're at Friday. And of course, a few hours ago, we got the Arrow Video October 2024 announcement. So we've got some interesting titles coming out in the month of October 2024. Had one that was came to my attention last night that I thought was interesting. So looking forward to talking about these titles and seeing what you think about them on the other side of this. Let's get into these October 2024 planned releases from Arrow Video. Let's do this. All right, we're about to get into the Arrow Video titles that have been announced for October 2024. So this is super duper exciting. So I'm going to share my screen here and we're going to pull up some slides that I think will be of interest to many of us. So I will add here that I basically have all of the titles from January through October here that we're going to go through very briefly. Going to touch on a few of these here. The Conan Chronicles set. I still need to see Conan the Destroyer, but Conan the Barbarian, chef's kiss. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm expecting great things on Destroyer, but that is a really good release. Fear is the Key is a nice release. It's an example of I love Arrow Video's limited editions and what they put into their releases, so much so that even if I'm not loving the film, as is the case with Fear is the Key, I don't really, on first watch, I don't really love that film, but maybe I'll like it more when I get a chance to dive into it again. But Arrow does such a good job with the supplements and with the package that you still feel pretty good about it, even if you didn't particularly care for the movie that much. Invasion of the Body Snatchers gets a UK release from Arrow Video, which is awesome, in the month of February. In the month of March, we have The Shootist, which is the title I really need to pick up. Dark Water is out there, and City of the Living Dead on 4K. So those are titles I may be picking up in the future. And then, of course, we fast forward to April, have some more exciting titles. There's a Nun movie that is one that I will very likely not be picking up. Basket Case on 4K. A lot of people were excited about that. And I saw some reviews of that title. That's a good release, but it's one that I have not picked up as of yet. And then this one, The Day in the Park, Cold Day in the Park, is one that I need to pick up at some point. So those are the April releases. In the month of May, Narc. Narc came out in May. I did a review of Narc on this channel. Absolutely wonderful release from Criterion. I really, really like that movie quite a bit and really enjoyed going through that one. So that is a fantastic release starring the late, great Ray Liotta and Jason Patrick. So that's a good release. And then you also have The Long Goodbye, or The Long Good Friday. The Long Good Friday, which is out on Arrow Video in the UK. Now, of course, the Criterion Collection is releasing The Long Good Friday on 4K in the month of September, I think. So I'll probably be getting the Criterion edition. You also have Crimson Peak, which came out on 4K, which I saw that limited edition in Barnes and Noble when I was doing some Criterion shopping a few days ago, and I had it in my hands, and I thought to myself, I'm going to go ahead and pick this title up. But then I put it back because I said to myself, I already had the Blu-ray. I'm not in love with this movie to the point where I want to pay the non 50% off price for it. So I went ahead and put that set back. But I may end up getting that 4K when it's on a 50% off. But let me know in the comment section if you have that box set and whether or not you recommend that I make the trek back over to that location and see if they still have that copy. We fast forward over to the month of June. I also saw a copy of Mute Witness in that Barnes & Noble. I have not seen American Gigolo, I don't think, in the wild yet. So that's a title I definitely want to pick up at some point. You also have With Nail and I. So some very interesting titles in the month of June. In the month of July, we have The Last Starfighter getting UK releases. We have, let's see, what is that? Loop Track, is that? And then a title that I'm very interested in getting when it's on sale, and that's Redline 7000. That is a title that I'm very much looking forward to getting, and I might also get Man from U.N.C.L.E. So let me know in the comments section what you think about Man from U.N.C.L.E. and if you've seen Redline 7000, what you think about that title. Now, as we move to the month of August, there's a couple of titles that I have that'll be coming my way shortly from Grindhouse Video because I put in an order for the Silence of the Lambs 4K, which is a UK release, but that has been imported. And thanks to our friends at Grindhouse Video, I'll be getting my hands on that copy pretty soon, as well as this one called The Woman. I think it's 2 films in that set that I'm very much looking forward to checking out. Now, I've seen Silence of the Lambs. Amazing film. Love that film. I have the Criterion Blu-ray edition. This is the 4K from Arrow that I'm going to be getting pretty soon in the next few weeks, as well as this Woman release. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll probably be doing reviews in the month of August on both of those releases from Arrow Video on 4K. So really excited about those. And then you have Heathers, and then this big box set here that I think some people are going to be interested in, as well as these Titans releases that are coming out. So great stuff coming our way from Arrow Video, and I'm being selective about which ones that I particularly dive into. Riddick is coming out in the month of September, which is awesome. A lot of people are excited about that particular one. You have Torso, which is a title that I'm trying to decide if I want to pick that one up or not. And then the Friday the 13th, I think that's the remake that's coming out as well. That is a US release, which then brings us to the month of October, which I will come back to. But let me just talk for a minute about what I plan to watch in the theater this summer. So far, I am on track to with what I've watched so far. I've seen A Quiet Place Day One, which I really, really enjoyed, really appreciated Lupita Nyong'o's performance in that film. She really carried that movie. And I think it's a really good entry in the Quiet Place series. Maxine. Maxine of course, is the third entry in the Ty West X trilogy. And to be honest, I thought it was a good film, but I was disappointed. I went in wanting great, and what I got was good, which isn't awful, but it just came in below what I was hoping for. And of course, very soon here, I'll be checking out M. Night Shyamalan's Trap, starring Josh Hartnett. I'm going to be careful to temper my expectations, for this one, to not go in with too heavy of expectations. So we will see how that turns out. And then, of course, look what's coming this fall. Smile 2 is coming to theaters in October. So that is exciting. I really enjoyed the first one, starring Sophie Bacon. At first, I thought she was a French actress, so I pronounced her name Sophie Bacon until I realized, no, it's Bacon. That's Kevin Bacon's daughter, Sophie Bacon. So I didn't realize that till after the fact, but it says It Will Never Let You Go. So Smile 2. So that is coming to theaters this fall. So let me go to some comments here, and then we'll get into these October releases from Arrow Video. So let's see here. Who is out there? We have Adrian James saying, hello, James. How are you today? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Adrian, from across the pond? It is not already Friday evening for you. Hope you're doing well. Of course, the Paris Olympic Games are about to start here in just a little bit, opening ceremony. So that's exciting. Hello, James says quietly. Hello, quietly. Hope you're doing well. Holland Oates says, howdy, James. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, Holland. Howdy, James, in chat. Hope all of you are well. Hope you are well too, Jordo. Jordan, what's up, Adrian in Holland? People saying hello to one another. Watching you eating a grilled cheese sandwich. Laugh out loud. Who's eating a grilled cheese sandwich? I don't know. See, people saying hello to one another. See, what's Archie saying? Hey, James, hope you're having a great week. So far, it's going really well. Going really, really well. So Hello, James. Listening while working after watching Perfect Days, which is fantastic. I decided to watch Shall We Dance with the same main character, but a film from the 90s. Yes, yes, folks. Perfect Days. For those of you who are still thinking about titles to pick up for the Criterion Collection 50% off sale at Barnes and Noble, that is going through the weekend. So I think the last day is this Sunday, I think. Sunday, yeah, the 28th. Perfect Days, 4K, easy recommendation. Wonderful, wonderful film. Highly recommended. It is Ozu like. It is just so beautifully presented. It's meditative. It's an amazing, amazing film. Highly recommend Perfect Days. It has my highest recommendation. Looking forward to doing a review of that on this channel. Also had a chance to watch Risky Business on 4K last night. Fantastic. Beautiful, amazing presentation. The film, of course, is an absolute riot. Haven't seen it in a long time. I'm talking, I mean, many years. So, was such a blast to revisit that film last night. So, I got to pick up Destroyer 2, Wilt Chamberlain. Yep. Ah, says Nick Brown. Let's see. Just here to hang and support the channel. Not really interested in any of the October releases. That's certainly understandable, Michael. My interests are a little bit limited as well, so that can definitely understand that. Nick Brown should have put the Arrow 4K of Silence of the Lambs. Laugh out loud. Should have got. Okay, just brought the Criterion Blu-ray yesterday. Cool. Yeah, and I'm excited because I already have the Criterion Blu-ray of the title, so I'm expecting with the Arrow to get some additional special features, and I've done that for a number of releases where I already have the Criterion Blu-ray, and I just get the Arrow 4 case. I did that for Videodrome, where I already had the Criterion. I wanted that wonderful Videodrome package that's like a Betamax tape looking set, but then also got the Arrow Video 4K of Videodrome, which, folks, that is one a very impressive 4K. It takes the picture up to another notch. The Criterion Blu-ray, which has been out for a long time, is already very high quality. But that Arrow 4K for Videodrome, beautiful, beautiful, well worth the upgrade. And that's my favorite Cronenberg film. So for me, it's definitely worth the upgrade. I love Smile. I got it on 4K. Can't wait for Smile too. Same thing. I really liked Smile. Really liked it. Same film watcher. Yeah. See some Smile fans. Quietly says we'll be picking up that September release of Friday the 13th 4K on Arrow. Big Friday the 13th fan. Excellent. Excellent. All right, folks, let's not waste any more time. Let us not delay. Let us delay no further. Let's get into these wonderful Arrow video announcements that have befallen us here. Let us go forth and see what Arrow is presenting to us. All right, so I have my X feed up, my Twitter feed up, and of course, this is what we like to see. Time for our October new title reveals. That's what we love to see on the Twitter feed, 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, since we're on Daylight Standard Time. I mean, Daylight Savings Time, but 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We got on this Friday, we got time for October new title reveals. And the first title that has been announced is pre-order Exorcist 2 The Heretic in the UK. So this is a UK release that is available through Zavi, through HMV Tweets. So this is The Exorcist 2. So this is John Boorman's film of Exorcist 2 The Heretic. This is a Richard Lederer production. So this is UK title Exorcist 2 The Heretic limited edition Blu-ray. So it's available on Blu-ray, available on 4K. This is pre-order Exorcist. Oh, that's Exorcist 3. But let's focus on Exorcist 2, which is getting, let's see, is it just a Blu-ray release? I thought it was also a 4K, but it may not be. May not be. It may just be a Blu-ray release. Okay. Okay, I was thinking that it was a 4K, but it seems like it's just it's not just, but it looks like it is available on the Blu-ray format. So this is it, Exorcist 2 The Heretic limited edition Blu-ray. The RRP is £24.99 pre-order, but you can pre-order it for £18, which is great. This is the art. I like this art. I don't understand the significance of this creature here. Is that a locust? What is that? That I'm not sure, but I do dig these pictures. I am digging the pictures. I will tell you that. Definitely digging these pictures. Tell me what y'all think of these pictures. Of course, there's Linda Blair there. So yeah, so from John Boorman, the director of Point Blank and Deliverance, comes Exorcist 2, The Heretic, a visionary metaphysical thriller that confounded audience expectations by delivering something unique and entirely unexpected. It has been 4 years since the exorcism that saved the life of Reagan McNeil, Linda Blair, and caused the deaths of Lancaster Marin, Max von Sydow, and Damien Karras, the priest who helped her. Reagan remembers nothing, but her therapist, Dr. Tuscan, Louise Fletcher, believes those memories are simply repressed and waiting. Meanwhile, Father Philip Lamont, Richard Burton, his own faith shaken by a failed exorcism, is tasked by the Vatican with investigating Father Marin, who faces posthumous charges of heresy for his controversial writings. Very interesting. So we're getting a high definition Blu-ray presentation of the 118-minute original premiere version and 103-minute international version. Getting a reversible sleeve, a collector's booklet. You're also getting the original premiere version here, the new commentary by film historian Lee Gambon and filmmaker David Kittredge, and another audio commentary that is new by screenwriter and author Kelly Goodner and film historian Jim Hemphill. So a couple of commentaries, which is great. In addition to that, you're also getting 2 more audio commentaries. So you're getting 4 commentaries for this release. And that's great. It's okay. A new visual essay. It's okay. He's gone. Then what does she remember? An archive interview. So you're getting a number of some archive features in terms of commentary and other features, but then some really nice new commentaries, a new visual essay. So this looks like a really nice addition. I have never seen The Exorcist 2. So this is definitely one to keep in mind. Let me know in the comments what you all think of The Exorcist 2 and whether or not, you're planning to pick up this release from Arrow Video. So yeah. So that is The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. So then the second title here is The Exorcist 3. This is available in the UK as well through HMV Tweets, Zavi, 4K Ultra HD here. So let me click this HMV link here, and that'll take us to the HMV listing for. This is George C. Scott starring in The Exorcist 3. This is one of those limited edition 4K sets that we all love from Arrow Video, or most of us love. This will be released on October the 7th, and it is available for pre-order at £21.99 pounds on hmv.com. This, again, is a UK release, but very likely to be available through if you want to get it through through Grindhouse or one of those other houses, I guess Orbit DVD or maybe Diabolic may have this title available as well for those of us here in the United States of America. So delivery is to the UK only, free UK delivery on orders over £20. Let's go to the description. So this is the personal vision of William Peter Blatty, writer of William Friedkin's original 1973 masterpiece. The Exorcist 3 is a hellish horror detective story that pairs thoughtful theological themes with scenes of sheer terror. So this is 15 years after the events of the first film. Lieutenant Kinderman, George C. Scott, the Changeling, investigates a series of horrific murders that follows the modus operandi of the notorious Gemini killer who died several years earlier in the electric chair. After his friend, Father Dyer, Ed Flanders, is murdered in his hospital bed, Kinderman's investigations lead him to patient X, a psychopath housed at the same hospital who claims to be the Gemini killer and who knows intimate crime scene details. Their encounter leads to a fiery, climactic confrontation between the eternal forces of good and evil. Okay. So it says The Exorcist 3 boasts some of modern horror's most unforgettable scares and exceptional supporting performances from Jason Miller, The Ninth Configuration, and Brad Dourif, Dune. Blatty's film is presented here in both its original theatrical cut and the Legion director's cut. That is very interesting. Now, I have The Exorcist 3 on 4K already, the US release. And I forget who that's from, but I already had The Exorcist 3 on 4K. And I've seen probably, goodness, maybe half of it. I need to finish it, but it is a fascinating film. I just haven't finished it yet. But this is the contents. You get the original 2.0 stereo audio on both cuts and optional 5.1 DTS HD master audio for the theatrical cut. Optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, reversible sleeve, and an illustrated collector's booklet. Okay. So the first disc is the theatrical cut in 4K. You're getting it with, of course, 4K and Dolby Vision HDR10, archival audio commentary and interviews. Let's see, a 2016 documentary. So archival interviews. I don't see anything new here, but of course, if you've never had this release before in any other form, it'll be new for you. It would be new for me. So that's great. The second disc is the Legion Director's Cut. Now, I don't know if I'll have to check on my 4K if I have those two different versions. I don't remember. I'll have to check that. But you do get in this Arrow Video Edition Legion Director's Cut Blu-ray. Okay, so that's on Blu-ray. It's the Legion audio commentary with esteemed film critics Mark Kermode and Kim Newman and deleted prologue, an alternate opening to Legion. Okay. Very, very interesting. So this is an interesting release on 4K Ultra HD coming out October the 7th. And it's a UK release. So with that, let me stop sharing and come out here and see what you all are saying and what you're thinking, what you're feeling on this Friday about these October releases from Arrow Video. So Archie says, James, I'm starting to buy both for a definitive version of the movies like Night of the Hunter and 12 Angry Men. I had the same thing there, as well as In the Heat of the Night. So I had the features from both, both houses, Criterion and Arrow. It just, as you're saying, it makes you feel like you have a complete, a completeness of the film. So bought the Criterion Blu-rays and bought the Kino Lorber 4Ks of both. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Archie, in a way, that's a smart thing to do because both have special features that the other don't. And with the Kino release, you get the TV movie remake. Yep, 100%. 100%. For 12 Angry Men, yes. I have that. Just like the first one, the second one was cool. Yep. The second one was cool. Are you talking about The Exorcist quietly? Let's see. Grew up in the UK, miss HMV. Yeah, we still have HMV in my area. Yep, Adrian's across the pond. Nick says, I'll be getting that Arrow Exorcist 3 4K, one of my favorite horror movies. Yeah, I need to finish it. I need to finish it. Quietly says yes. Quietly says yes to the Exorcist, I think. Yeah, so I definitely need to finish the Exorcist 3. Definitely need to finish that. But yeah, let me go back out here and let's just continue to react and to respond and soak in this Arrow goodness that they are giving to us for October. October is shaping up to be a pretty fine month. It may not be as grand as we would have hoped. There's probably some titles that you were hoping that we would get that you're not seeing. Let me know what those are in the comment section, and let me know what your overall excitement level is for what has been announced here today. So far we have The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, and Exorcist 3 both coming out in the UK. Exorcist 2 is getting a Blu-ray release in the UK. Exorcist 3 is getting a 4K release. And there's a variety of options and cover artwork options as well, whether you order it from the Arrow Store exclusive version or whether you order it from let's see, from Zavi or HMV. So definitely avail yourself of those options. Now, here is a title that's going to be available in the US and Canada. In Canada, it'll be available through unobstructed view. This is Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. So Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. I have never seen the Hellraiser movies. Let me know in the comment section whether you recommend these films. Do you like the Hellraiser films? Are you a Hellraiser fan? Let me know in the comment section below. But this is the Grindhouse video link of Hellraiser Quartet of Torment, limited edition 4K Ultra HD, available for pre-order. And the pre-order price is $84.99. So this is a 4K set, as you can see here. Looks like a pretty impressive box. And these are the contents of this box. So it's coming out October the 22nd. And then this is from Grindhouse Video. All pre-orders will be shipped as soon as they are in stock, sometimes just 1 to 2 weeks earlier. That's what I like about Grindhouse is that, if you order from them, sometimes you'll get stuff early. Like I'm expecting to get my Silence of the Lambs 4K and the other one, the Woman 4K set. I'm expecting to get those probably, in the next week or so, just based on that. But we shall see. We have such sights to show you. In the 1980s, Clive Barker changed the face of horror fiction, throwing out the rules to expose new vistas of terror and beauty, expanding the horizons for every genre writer who followed him. With Hellraiser, his first feature film, he did the same for cinema. Hedonist Frank Cotton, Sean Chapman, thinks he has reached the limits of earthly pleasure, but a mysterious puzzle box will take him further than he can possibly imagine, opening the doors to a dominion where pain and pleasure are indivisible and summoning the Cenobites, whose experiments in the higher reaches of experience will tear his soul apart. When he manages to escape, Frank returns to the world skinless and in need of help. Now his former lover, Julia, Claire Higgins, must kill to make him whole again. But the Cenobites want Frank back, and there'll be hell to pay when they find him. Okay. So we are getting, I guess, a quartet here of films. We're getting 4 films. The first disc is going to be Hellraiser. Then we get a second disc, which is Hellbound Hellraiser 2. And you're going to get Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. And then disc 4 is Hellraiser Bloodline. I have not seen any of these Hellraiser films. Let me know in the comment section what you think about them. If you're a fan of these films, how do these films fit in the horror space? Are they super scary movies? Are they deep thinking type films? Are they films that just build up a lot of dread? Do they have like a lot of jump scares? What type of horror films are these Hellraiser films? And if you follow my channel for a while and you have a sense of my sensibilities, do you think this would be up my alley or not? Let me know that in the comments section. So what we have here is brand new 4K restorations of all 4 films. So that's important to know. For those of you who are fans of this series, you'll be pleased to know that these are brand new 4K restorations for all 4 films from the original camera negatives by Arrow Films. So Arrow does a great job with these. Usually I have not seen one case where they haven't done a good job. Of course, I don't have all of Arrow's catalog, so some of you may have different experiences, but from what I've seen, they're A1 all across the board. Ultra high definition presentations of all 4 films in Dolby Vision, HDR10 compatible. So that's great. Dolby Vision on all 4, great. You get an exclusive 200-page hardback book with a new writing from Clive Barker, archivists Phil and Sarah Stokes. Very nice. You get a brand new commentary for Hellraiser, some other archival features, a brand new 60-minute discussion called The Pursuit of Possibilities, a brand new visual essay, Flesh is a Trap. So very nice. Some new features, a new audio commentary for Hellraiser, brand new audio commentary for the second Hellraiser film, getting a brand new appreciation for the composer, some other archival features. For the third Hellraiser film, you're getting the alternate unrated version and a brand new audio commentary for this one as well. So very nice. Other archival features for the fourth film, Hellraiser Bloodline, you're getting another brand new audio commentary. So you're getting brand new commentaries for all 4 of these films. This really looks like just one heck of a set. That if you are a Hellraiser fan, this is a title that you absolutely are going to want to get. Again, I have not seen any of these films, so I don't have a point of view as to whether or not this is up my alley. But if you are a fan of these films, you love these films, this is probably a set you're going to want to get. So that is Hellraiser. It is available in the U.S. And Canada, which is terrific. Let's see here: U.S. and Canada, Quartet of Torment, and you've got this artwork that's available, a limited edition 4K UHD pinhead slipcase. So that appears to be an option that's available. And then, of course, see here, limited edition from Grindhouse Video. So great stuff. Great stuff. It's also available on Blu-ray, limited edition Blu-ray for those of you who just prefer to get Blu-ray. That option is available for you too, and that'll be. Let's see. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, so looks like you can pre-order it for $75. So that is a savings from the what was it, $85 for the 4K set. So that's definitely something to consider there. But yeah, so that is Hellraiser, which now brings us to the next title that we'll talk about here, which is Trick or Treat. Now, this is the title that I think I am most interested in. There's really two titles that I have my eye on for this particular October month, and that is the next two I'm going to talk about here. The first being Trick or Treat, a title I have not seen before, but I've heard good things about. So you can order it in the US through Diabolic. So let's click that link here. Diabolic DVD, Trick or Treat. This is Le Arrow US 4K Ultra HD. Dive into the sinister and darkly humorous world of Trick or Treat. Written and directed by Michael Dougherty, this anthology film communes with the spirits of classic horror portmanteaus like Creepshow and Tales from the Crypt, weaving together four chilling tales, all taking place during the same fateful Halloween night. So this looks really good. Always check your candy. Okay. And this is what the set looks like here. And I think there's a couple of options in that regard. So, see here, follow the secretive and disturbing life of a high school principal, Dylan Baker, who leads a double life as a ruthless serial killer, the journey of a young girl, and a Paquin looking for love who finds something infinitely more macabre, a group of teenagers playing a prank with disastrous consequences, and an old man, Brian Cox, confronted by Sam, a mischievous trick-or-treater with a terrifying secret. Interesting. So we get 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray set here, brand new 4K restoration by Arrow, approved by the writer-director Michael Dougherty. Get Dolby Vision HDR10. Get a 5.1 surround and 2.0 stereo audio. Get an archival audio commentary, archival featurette. So it looks like a bunch of archival features. I don't see any new features here, but of course I haven't seen any of these features, so they will be new to me. School bus visual effects comparison. So a lot of neat features here. Double-sided poster, reversible sleeve, the 6 postcard size art cards, illustrated collector's booklet. So this definitely looks like a set that I'm very much interested in picking up. It's going to be released on, I think, October the 28th. So this is a title that I'm definitely looking forward to checking out. So this is a little bit of what it looks like here. Trick or Treat. Always check your candy. Arrow Video. Coming soon, coming October the 28th. It's going to be available for a pre-order of $32.99. So that does not appear to be too bad. So let's see here. Pre-order Trick or Treat in Canada through Unobstructed View. So we'll click on that link real quickly, and then this is the Canadian. You can get it for Canadian $41.24 pre-order, and this of course only ships to Canadian addresses. And it says final pre-order date Sunday, 27th of October. So, yep. So that is the Canadian option there. And then, of course, we have this edition directly from Arrow Video here, which I think is pretty similar, but we'll click on it here. And I think there might be, I'm trying to see if there's any differences or if it's the exact same as what I saw in the other one. It looks to be the same, but I'll see if there's any differences there. But this is the Arrow site here. This is UK. This is for the UK. See, new UK, US, and Canada title. So this is going to be available in the UK as well. So a lot of different ordering options for Trick or Treat. And that is the one that I'm definitely looking forward to checking out. Now, before I cover this last title, let me hop back and see what you all are saying out there. Let's see. Film Watcher says, oh, so we are getting that in Canada. Nice. You mean Trick or Treat? See, I only really like the first 3 or 4 Hellraiser movies. Okay. 3 or 4. Okay. First 2 Hellraiser movies are really good. I have that quartet set, but imported the Arrow 4K. Okay. Oh, perfect for me. Then it's the ones I like in the Hellraisers movies then. Okay. I want to get Columbia Classics 4K Ultra HD Volume 5 too. It has On the Waterfront and Tootsie on 4K. Yeah. Both are available in Criterion, and of course, they're getting 4K release in that new Columbia set. I may pick up Hellraiser on a sale, but it has me concerned. Arrow released this initially only in the UK. Now they're releasing it in the US. I'm wondering. Okay. I wonder, since they released Hellraiser on UK, then now US, would they release the Bruce Lee Golden Harvest box set in the US, since the Blu-rays in that set were region 2? You never know. Possibly. That is a reason why I definitely need to get a region free player at some point, because I love that set. I think the 4Ks are phenomenal, but there are some special features on the Blu-rays that I can't currently play. I'm long overdue to get a region free player. Possibly might pick this one up. Let's see. The cover art is amazing. Oh, now the cover art for what is amazing? Quietly. And then, of course, and then Nick Brown says, I just placed my pre-order for Trick or Treat. Super excited for that one. Really fun Halloween movie. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. That should be a really, really fun release. It's like an anthology, so it's got like 4 stories. So I like those kind of films. Very, very nice. Okay, I will go back out here and I will once again share my screen, and we shall go back to my X feed for this last title of the month. This is J-Horror, or Japanese Horror Rising Limited Edition Blu-ray. These are 7 Japanese horror or J-Horror films coming out October the 28th. This is the Grindhouse video link. It's available in the US through Grindhouse Video, and this is available for $64.99. Very fascinating looking cover there, J-Horror Rising. Nice looking Blu-ray set from Arrow Video, coming out again October the 28th, 2024. And vengeful ghosts returning from beyond the grave, young women with supernatural abilities, investigative narratives, a terror of technology, and an ominous aura of urban alienation and isolation mark the wave of horror and mystery films that emerged in Japan at the turn of the millennium, collectively labeled as J-Horror. Remastered from the best available elements and packed with a host of new and archival extras, J-Horror Rising presents 7 of the genre's most distinctive titles. In the ghostly pastoral or horror of Shikoku, a young woman returns after many years to her rural birthplace, only to find her best friend from childhood has died by drowning when just 16. The dead girl's mother, the local Shintoist priestess, has embarked on to the region's famous pilgrimage. But why is she walking backwards? Okay. This aftermath of the devastating Kobe earthquake of 1995 creates fissures in the already fractured mind of a high school girl in Isola. So very interesting, very fascinating. We're getting 1080p Blu-ray presentations of all 7 films, original 5.1 and lossless stereo sound, getting optional English subtitles, illustrated color collector's booklet, double-sided poster. So limited edition packaging featured newly commissioned artwork by John Conlin. We're getting brand new audio commentaries for the first disc, Shikoku Isola Multiple Personality Girl. So that is great. Brand new interviews. That's wonderful. Archival interviews. The second disc includes Inugami and St. John's Wort. Brand new audio commentary for Inugamu as well as St. John's Wort. So a brand new video interview there. That is great. Some archival features. The third disc is Carved, the Slit Mouth Woman and Persona, which also is a brand new audio commentary on Carved. Why So Serious, a brand new interview with Carved. So a brand new video essay on Carved, the Slit Mouth Woman. So a lot of brand new features, brand new commentaries to sink your teeth into. The fourth disc is Noroi. I'm butchering this. I'm sorry. The Curse. That includes a brand new audio commentary by film critic Julian Singleton. Also a brand new video interview and a couple of brand new video interviews, a brand new visual essay, couple of brand new video essays, actually. So really good stuff here. I mean, this is a set that I definitely will have my eye on. I'm hoping to get this on a sale coming up, but this is definitely one that has my eye. Currently, pre-order price at $64.99 from Grindhouse Video. So that one looks very interesting. You can check out what the set looks like here. Looks really good. This is a UK, US, and Canada title. So if I stop sharing here and come back, what we have here is a very fine collection of titles for the month of October. You have the Exorcist 2 and 3 films coming out in the UK on the Exorcist 2 on Blu-ray, Exorcist 3 on 4K Ultra HD. So those are UK releases. Also getting in the US and Canada, that Hellraiser set, that quartet of films in the Hellraiser series, 4 films there. So that's awesome, all on 4K Ultra HD. And then in the UK, US, and Canada, we're getting Trick or Treat as well. Trick or Treat, which is awesome. Never seen it before, but looking forward to getting that on 4K Ultra HD. And then also in the US and Canada, getting this J-horror set of 7 films on Blu-ray. So for me, the titles I'm most interested in getting for the month of October are definitely the Trick or Treat 4K, as well as the J-horror Rising set. So those are the 2 that kind of rise to the top of my list of the ones that I'm interested in. So let's see here. It says, did you buy Kino Lorber I do buy Kino Lorber Blu-rays. I have not bought much of Kino Lorber this year so far. Very limited Kino Lorber and Arrow purchases this year for me so far. And to a lesser extent, Kino Lorber, but there are some that I'm definitely interested in. I had it in my hands when I was in Barnes & Noble, the Invasion of the Body Snatchers 4K, and I thought very heavily about picking it up, but I decided to wait on that title. So the Trick or Treat says quietly. Also, I just found out my Panasonic 450 UHD player can play all region Blu-rays with a workaround. Oh, interesting. That's cool. If so, which ones are your favorite? Okay. Which ones are my favorite? Try to be could you be a little bit more specific, film watcher there? Madhouse Studios, don't forget to check out the Arrow Video site exclusive covers. Absolutely. Yeah, it's good to know your options out there, you know? Oh, I didn't realize Arrow is doing Torso on 4K. That's cool. Yeah. And for Trick or Treat and Hellraiser. Okay. Very good. So yeah, so those are the titles that have been announced for the month of October from Arrow Video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about them. Of course, Gerald Lang, Jerry says, nothing really speaks to me to pick up from these releases. Yeah, and that's definitely the way it goes. Sometimes they'll these studios or these boutique labels will release their or put out their announcements, and you may look at the announcements and think, you know what, I think I'm going to do a hard pass on all these. Or sometimes there are some months where you look at it and you're like, wow, I want all of these titles. So there's a range there of experiences there. So I can definitely understand that. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what titles you are most interested in picking up for the month of October. Let me know what your plans are in terms of this last weekend of the Barnes Noble 50% off Criterion Collection sale. Are you still shopping? Have you gotten everything you want? Are there still some titles you're looking to get this last weekend of the sale as the sale is getting ready to wrap up? Let me know that in the comment section below, as well as what Arrow titles you have been enjoying the most this year and which ones you are most looking forward to that's coming out here in the coming months. Let me know all that in the comment section below. And I'll get these last couple of comments. Trick or treat is a must. Culture, thank you so much, Culture, for saying that. And with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday, great afternoon. Enjoy the Olympics, enjoy whatever movies or entertainment you get into. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll look to see you next time at the movies. Peace.